Hello guys, and welcome to my first solo YouTube video. I'm sure that if you guys follow me on social media or you followed my blog for a while, you'll know that I did a couple of videos with Camilla from Jane Wonder like 2-3 years back. It was quite a while, and since then I haven't really done anything, but this has now changed. I now have a fantastic camera, I will be vlogging, and I'm going to be filming some awesome videos for you. So please leave me a little comment below and tell me what you'd really like to see. Tutorials, empties, product reviews, obviously travel content. Yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. I'm going to start out with my very first video, and it's going to be an empties. If you guys can please excuse the lighting, it's kind of doing its own thing. It's pretty overcast today. The weather has been very unsure of itself in Durban lately. Raining, sunny, overcast and really hot. It's just, it doesn't know what it's doing. So I'm going to start off with some skincare empties for you, and so far my first product is the dr.dermal IntenCE Antioxidant Plasma. This stuff is really good. It's packed with vitamin C and vitamin E, so it's great for brightening, and it just makes your skin really glowy and radiant. Probably one of my favorite products I've used from dr.dermal, other than their total rejuvenation plasma. That stuff is incredible. It smelled really not great. It smelled like health, like vitamins, but I mean, then at least you know you're getting good stuff into your skin. It was a dark orange color. It was fantastic to use at night or in the morning. I would kind of alternate when I wanted to use it. Loved it, and I would definitely buy another. I also have the Vichy Mineral 89 Booster Serum. This was just a little travel sample size. I bought my sunscreen, which I'm still using, the anti-shine cream, and this came as a freebie with it. It was only 5 ml, so it was a teeny tiny amount. I don't think that there was enough in here for me to really create a proper opinion on it. It's not as hydrating as the ordinary hyaluronic acid and B5 serum. It's a booster. It's not meant to be a serum on its own. But it was nice. It was nice. I don't think I would buy the full size because it's pretty pricey for something that's just a booster. It's just there to increase the hydration levels of like a serum or a moisturizer. So I think I'd rather stick with my serum. But it was nice. I liked it. I also have a little mini kind of deluxe sample or travel size of the, here we go, African Extracts Rooibos Gentle Refining Polish for dry, mature skin with bioactive rooibos and plant extracts. I have tried a few products from the African Extracts range. This was actually in our goodie bag at the KZN Bloggers Meetup, and it was very nice. I'm actually quite fussy. There's like really nothing left in there. I'm quite fussy with scrubs. They have to be scrubby enough to do something, but not too scrubby that they make my skin feel raw. And I liked this. I liked it. It was actually pretty good. It actually did something, and it was also quite nourishing. So you kind of exfoliated your skin and hydrated it at the same time. I would definitely repurchase. It's a fantastic drugstore option. You can get this at Discount and Clicks. So if you are on a budget and you're looking for a good scrub, I recommend that. I have the Pink Cosmetics Cleansing Balm. You get them in the Ylang Ylang and Pink Grapefruit scents. I've had both. In total, I've been through probably about 4 or 5 of the tubs. I really love it. I mean, I've used every last bit. It really is fantastic at getting makeup off, especially waterproof makeup. I know that it is a lot more affordable than other brands of cleansing balm. So if you aren't sure whether it's going to be a great texture or consistency for you, it's a great starter. It's fantastic. It's really good, especially if you have dry skin. I like it, but I do prefer the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm, so I have gone back to that. But I think if I'm in a pinch and it's end of the month and I can't afford my Clinique one, I'll definitely go back to this. It's very good. I have an empty, amazingly enough, since this is a massive container, of the Elizabeth Arden Visible Difference Replenishing Hydragel Complex. Now this is a 75 ml jar. That's a lot of product. It has taken me a good few months to get through it, and I was using it twice a day. When my skin felt exceptionally dehydrated, I was almost using this as a serum and then putting a slightly richer moisturizer on top. Fantastic both ways. I've literally scraped this jar clean. There's nothing left in there. I really, really love the smell of this. The smell itself feels thirst quenching. It's just fantastic. It is one of the best hydrating gel creams I've ever tried. It's also more affordable than the higher end brands because I love my Clinique Moisture Surge, but obviously not everyone can afford that. And I do think that it is a step up from the Neutrogena. It's fantastic, guys. I mean, you pay $2.99 for 75 mils. So it ends up being kind of on par with the price of the Neutrogena one because you're getting more product for that amount. Really, really good. I would definitely repurchase that. I have some sheet mask empties. I have the Freemans Detoxifying Charcoal and Sea Salt Sheet Mask. They've just launched a number of different sheet masks. I saw this in my disc game, I think, a week ago, and I picked it up, and I've already tried it. I really, really liked it. This one is for anti-pollution, removes impurities, protects and nourishes for renewed skin, normal to combo skin. That's me. There are different ones for different skin types, and I think I'm going to give them all a bash because I really enjoyed that. I have used up the Cettua Hydrating Facial Mask. It is a sheet mask with 3 mineral water complex. I got this from Yolandi from Share Empowerment in our Secret Santa little gift. She spoiled me rotten, by the way, guys. There was Ofra and NYX and all sorts of delicious things in there. It was fantastic. Really like these already. I've used them before. Definitely a repurchase. I have one of the Skin Republic Brightening Eye Masks. You get 3 pairs in a pack. This is probably my 4th or 5th pack. I'm obsessed with sheet masks, and these are so, so good. You instantly see that your under eye area looks hydrated and depuffed and brighter and just better. It's really great if you keep this in the fridge, if you battle with puffiness. So fantastic for after big parties like New Year's Eve or weddings. It's also really great that if you are wanting to hydrate your skin as a whole, but you battle with sheet masks in that they don't get right up there and they don't lie flat against the skin. I put this on, and then I put on a regular sheet mask on the rest of my face, and it's just amazing. I also have one of the Maskeraide Rosé All Day Rose Gold Peel-Offs. You can find these on the Beautiful store. This actually had 2 separate sachets in of the peel-off mask. I actually could have gotten 3 uses if I had been clever about it, because I used the entire first sachet and it didn't dry down because it was too thick in certain areas. So I could probably have saved a bit from each and used it a 3rd time. Really nice. My skin felt very soft and smooth afterwards. My final skincare empty is my Nikel Alpine Rose Tonic. I love this stuff. I'm a big fan of facial mists. I know that you can get your average rose water facial spray and it can be very affordable. Some places do them for like under 100 rand. You can get a great one from Miniso. This Alpine Rose Tonic has Alpine Rose stem cells in it, so there's a reason why this is over 700 rand for a facial mist. Some people might scoff at that and say, oh, you're basically putting rose water on your face. You're not. This stuff is incredible. Whenever I travel, I battle with dehydration and irritation on my skin. Even if I put on hydrating products, often my barrier gets compromised around my nose here and on my chin. This is the only spray I took with me to Cape Town, and I didn't have an issue. I came home and my skin looked better than when I left, and that for me says everything. It soothes your skin, it hydrates your skin, it protects your skin from environmental aggressors. That's why there are Alpine Rose stem cells in it. It's like a treatment for your skin. It's not just a facial spray. Definitely something I would repurchase. There are often big sales on Absolute Skin and the Beautiful store if you want to get it at a better price. I know that the Beautiful store was offering it on 50% off, which is the time to grab it. And I know that Simone from An Ordinary Gal actually picked it up on that. So keep an eye on those 2 places if you do want to give it a go. I'll move on to some hair care. I have retired my beloved Tangle Teezer because, look, come on, focus. Look at those bristles. They are all so bent. This was my first and only Tangle Teezer for many, many years. I got it on in a secret box from the retail box, where I think the box itself cost like the same price or maybe 10 rand less than just one of these, and it came with a whole bunch of other things in as well. I haven't even cleaned this, that's why I just gave it up. This was incredible. It was the only brush I used. I do think that they're very clever with the little travel size ones, and that they have something that actually covers the bristles, and I think it's really good at protecting them. I do think that they should do that for the bigger ones, because even if you're like just traveling away for a week, you're gonna have to toss this into your bag. And the little travel size ones are great and all, but they're not big enough. I like the size of this one. I have replaced it with another Tangle Teezer, their wet detangler, so it's basically the same as that but with a handle, and I love it. It comes into the shower with me whenever I wash my hair. It's amazing. Honestly, you guys, Tangle Teezers are really worth the money. If you guys hear barking in the background, my dogs are very poorly behaved and don't know how to act when I'm filming. I have an empty of the Tresemme Keratin Smooth deep smoothing mask. I got sent this a while back by one of the review sites. I can't remember which one it was. I did not like it. I made it very clear in my reviews at the time that I did not like it. I'm very fussy, and I've gotten much more into my higher end hair care for a reason in the last year or so, and you get certain brands that are exempt for that, like the Garnier Nourishing Balm mask, and I know the Dove masks are very good. These coated my hair. The entire range left my hair very coated and heavy, to the point where I went to my hairdresser for my regular highlights, and it took about 3 times as long for the color to develop, because this left such a thick coating on the hair. Tresemme, I'm really sorry. I do like your heat protectant, but I'm not a fan of this range. And guys, a small life hack: if you buy something that is affordable and you don't want to pass it on to someone else because you don't find it's good, you can finish it. Masks and conditioners I use is shaving cream. I have a Schwarzkopf Bonacure Scalp Therapy Deep Cleansing Shampoo. Come on, this lighting is playing me. There we go. Loved this. I've gotten very, very into my Schwarzkopf hair care. I love the smell of this. It was kind of like minty. Yeah, menthol. It was very minty, very fresh. I do like to use a deep cleansing shampoo once a week or once every 2 weeks, just to get rid of buildup, because I have become pretty good at extending each wash. I used to wash my hair every single day. I managed to extend it to every 2nd day, and now I'm doing it every 3rd day. It is better for the health of my hair, but I do have to use dry shampoo to get it there, and obviously styling products and all that. So you do need a deep cleansing shampoo in your routine if you're going to do that, just to make sure there's no residues or buildup. This one is fantastic. I'll definitely repurchase this. And guys, keep an eye on Retail Box. Every Friday they have 20% off on a brand, so it's a really, really good deal. I think I got this and one of the Color Freeze silver shampoos, and I got them at 20% off on a Friday when they did it, so it really does make it worth it. I have some body care. I have, you guys, if you follow me on social media, you know I love this lotion. I've tried the blue, I think it's the extra dry. I don't like it. It felt greasier on me. I didn't like how it felt. I've tried their barrier cream. I wasn't that big a fan. I've tried better, but the soothing, oh, there's a hair on there, whoopsie. The soothing body lotion, the one with the pink cap, is magical. It's magical. Even my husband likes it, and he doesn't like putting body lotion on, and he'll use this. It's hydrating without being greasy or sticky, yet your skin feels hydrated for the whole day until you wash it off. It has no fragrance. It has oat milk in it, so it's just, I go through it very fast, even when I buy the bigger size one, and I'll keep on repurchasing it. It's fantastic for winter. I also have an empty of the Environ AC and E oil. Luna is so poorly behaved at the moment. She's full of beans, and it's not because it's been raining and she can't go outside, because she'll go outside in the rain, no problem. Anyway, yes, my Environ AC and E oil. This came in a duo pack with their Dermalac lotion that my mum actually gave me for my birthday in July. I've still got the Dermalac, but this one, oh, what an amazing body oil, guys. I only got into body oils in the last like year and a half, and I feel like I've wasted so much time. This was fantastic. I actually ended up keeping it in the shower just to pop onto my legs and my arms before I got out on days when they felt extra dry. I like the fact that it did have extra goodness in it. Really enjoyed that body lotion, that body oil. I do think it's great to get it when you get the two of them in the box, because it is more affordable. So have a look at that. The Dermalac is fantastic because it's also an exfoliating oil. What would one of my empties be without a Body Shop body butter? This was the almond one. I had always wanted to try the almond body butter and I could never find it. It doesn't have like an overwhelming marzipan-y scent. I find that a lot of almond products smell like very sweet, sickly marzipan. This doesn't. It's more of like a really subtle, nutty smell. You get a little bit of that almondy, marzipan-y smell, but not overwhelmingly so. Like, it won't fight with your perfume. You can wear this and spray perfume on and it won't cause a bit of a confused, overpowering smell. I love it. I love the Body Shop body butters. They are some of the best, and that one is a good one. I have two sprays. I have the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour Makeup Locking Setting Spray. Extends makeup's wear and fresh look. Yes, yes it does. I've always loved the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. I'd never tried this. I decided to pick it up. It's oil-free. It has those little powders in it, so you do have to, like, you can hear it's got the little ball in to mix up. You do have to shake it very well, or you'll get little white spots because it has translucent setting powder in it. As long as you shake it really, really well, it sets your makeup doesn't budge. It's fantastic. It's really, really good. I like these because they're a more affordable alternative to my Urban Decay Chill. I've never tried their All Nighter. I've tried Chill and I love it. They're much more easily available and much more affordable. I also have the Colourpop Rose Quartz Crystal Priming Spray. Come on, lighting, don't play me. There we go. I bought this not knowing it was a priming spray. I bought this thinking it was a setting spray. I had the Adventurine, I think it was. It was lovely. It was a setting spray and it was lovely. It smelled like cucumber. It set my makeup. It wasn't oily. It made sure my makeup stayed looking quite matte but fresh, not like flat. So I picked this up thinking, oh, this will do the same thing, not knowing it was a priming spray. So it did sweet bugger all as a setting spray. And once I actually read it, after falling in love with the packaging and buying it and read it, I realized it was like a radiance boosting, illuminating, glowy priming spray. And if you know me, you know I've got oily combo skin, so that was never going to work. I've used it a couple of times when my skin has been very, very dry and dehydrated. If it's been irritated, I've actually sprayed some of this onto one of my beauty sponges and gone over, and it just does add a little bit of extra moisture to my skin. But especially in summer, this would be a no-go for me. If you have dry skin, I can imagine this would be really nice. Yeah, it won't be a repurchase for me though. But as a whole, the Colourpop setting sprays are flipping good. Finally, I have my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the shade Soft Ivory. It is literally the lightest shade that we get here. Oh, there's bits of dried foundation in that. That's really gross. It looks like there's product in there. There's not. It's completely empty. That's just kind of dried on the outside. I bought this in two shades, Soft Ivory and Soft Beige. They're both the warmer undertones. So like this is light warm. This was a little bit too light for me, even in the depths of winter. I needed something just to amp it up. And the other shade is great for me when I'm like heavily self-tanned. So to use them both was kind of the perfect mix. Except this one, I was obviously using a little bit more of this because this is now empty and there's only a little bit left in my Soft Beige. Love these guys. I have done a full review on the blog, which I'll link below. However, it's very heavily paint scented. It smells like wet paint. If you have sensitive skin, I would see if you can try and bum a tester or something. I don't know, but like, whew, that's a strong smell. It does go away once it's dried, so it doesn't linger. It's not that kind of smell that's going to give you a headache and last. And to me, the finish of the foundation and how it wears is worth it. I would put it on and then I'd go and do something around the house while it dried to kind of distract my mind from it, and it is beautiful. And they've now recently included new deeper shades. I think they could definitely deepen up that shade range, but they are trying. We do have more shades in the range now. So go to a Clicks near you and see if you can find one in your shade. I really love that, and I'll definitely be repurchasing it. So that's it for this Empties, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, because 2019 will be the year of many videos. I'm going to do tutorials, Empties, product reviews, travel. I want to do some food kind of reviews as well. I'm going to be vlogging, so if you want to make sure you catch that and don't miss out on anything and all this goofy weirdness, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.